Rahim. Dear students, our lesson today is about functions or mapping. The following figures represent three relations from x to y, from set x to set y. Write number 1. Write each relation and represent it by Cartesian diagram. R1, number 1 relation, element of x to y. The relations 2 and 8. 2 is 8. 3 and 9. 3 and 9. Ordered pair. 5 and 1. 5 and 1. 7 and 4. 7 and 4. 7 and 9. Also 7 and 9. This is the first relation. The ordered pairs or the element 2 and 9, 2 and 8, 3 and 9, 5 and 1, 7 and 4, 7 and 9. We notice that the number or the element 7 repeated in two ordered pairs. The second relation 2 and 6, ordered pair 2 and 6, 3 and 9, 3 and 9, 7 and 1, 7 and 1. This is the second relation. We notice that the element 5 has no arrows to y, or hasn't connect with an element of y. The third relation, number 3, third relation, x has element 2, 3, 5 and 7, 2 and 6, 2 and 6, 3 and 9, 3 and 9, ordered pair, 5 and 6, 5 and 6, 7 and 9, 7 and 9. This is the 4 elements. Number 2 question: which of these relations satisfy the following conditions? Which of these relations satisfy the following condition? What's the condition? Each element in x is connected to only one element of y. The first relation, the element 7, as we said, the element 7 connected with two elements, with 4 and with 9. The second relation 2 and 6, 3 and 9, 7 and 1. All element except 5 connected with element in y. That's wrong. Third relation 2 and 6, 3 and 9, 5 and 6, 7 and 9. The third relation satisfies that condition. The third relation only satisfies that condition. Each element in x is connected to only one element in y. To element in y. We notice that 3 connected with 9 and 7 connected with 9, 5 connected with 6, 2 connected with 6. Definition: a relation from x to y is said to be a function when a relation from x to y is said to be a function if this condition: each of the elements of x appears only once as a first projection in one of ordered pairs of the relation. For example, if f is a function on x where x equals, the element of x is 3, 4, 5, and 6. And f of 3 equals 3. F of 3 equals 3. Then the ordered pair, the relation, we can write the relation in the form 3 and 3. 3 and 3. F of 5, f of 4 equals 5. Then 4 and 5. This ordered pair, 4 and 5. F of 5 equals 4. Then the ordered pair 5 and 4. F of 6 equals 5. Then the ordered pair 6 and 5. 6 and 5. Represent the function by arrow diagram and also by Cartesian diagram. Arrow diagram, as we mentioned, two Venn diagrams. The first diagram is x, the second diagram is y. In this relation, the relation on x means x equals y. The two sets are equal. Then we can draw one Venn diagram, one Venn diagram like this. One Venn diagram. This is x. The element of x is 3, 4, 5, and 6. We notice that f of 3 equals 3. 3 and 3. 3 and 3 like the circle around 3. Circle around 3. 4 and 5. Arrow from 4 to 5. Arrow from 4 to 5. 5 and 4. Arrow from 5 to 4. 6 and 5. 6 and 5. 6 and 5. That is the arrow diagram. The arrow diagram when the relation on one set. This arrow diagram when the relation between two sets, not one set. And the Cartesian diagram, this is x, and the set x. The element of x equals 3, 4, 5, and 6. And also 3, 4, 5, and 6. 3 and 3. This is here 3 and 3. 4 and 5. 4 and 5. 5 and 4. 6 and 5. 6 and 5. 6 and 5. This is the arrow diagram and Cartesian diagram. Drill number 1. If x is the set of elements 1, 2, 3, and 4, which of the following arrow diagram represent a function on set x? This is arrow diagram, second, third. In the first arrow diagram, we read 1 and 3. 1 and 3. Arrow from 1 to 3. 1 and 3. 2 and 3. Arrow from 2 to 3. 3 and 4. Arrow from 3 to 4. Arrow 2 from 4. 2 and 4. 2 and 4. We notice that in the first relation, the element 2 is connected with two elements, 2 and 4 and 2 and 3. 2 and 4, ordered pair, and 2 and 3. 2 and 3. This relation not function, because the element 2 is connected with, or two appears 2 times. Element 2 is appears 2 times or has 2 arrows. The element 2 in the first projection appear 2 times. Relation number 2, 1 and 3, 1 and 3, 2 and 4, 3 and 1, 4 and 1. We notice that each element in x is connected or appears one time. This relation is a function. This is not function, this is a function. Number 3, 1 and 3, 1 and 4. 1 and 3, 1 and 4. The element 1 appears 2 times. Appears as a first projection 2 times. Then this relation not function. Number 2. Which of the following Cartesian diagrams represent a function from x to x? Element 1 appears 1 times, 2 appears 1 times, 3 appears 2 times. This is relation not function. Relation number 2, 1 appears 1 times, 2 appears 1 times, 3 appears 1 times, 4 appears 1 times, 5 appears 1 times. This relation is a function. Relation number 3, 1 appears 1 times, 2 appears 1 times, 4 appears 1 times, 5 appears 1 time. But 3, element 3 not appear any times, not connected with the element in y, not connected. Then this relation not function. In this question, if x equals 2, 3, 4 and 4, y is the set of all elements where y belong to n natural numbers and y greater than 2 and y less than 9, between 2 and 9, where n is the set of natural numbers and r is the relation from x to y. X is the first projection, y is the second projection, and the relation means ARB means A half B. The element of A or x is A and y is B. The element of x is 2, 3 and 4. The element of y from 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 and 8. This is the element of y. The relation set A half B, 2 half of 4, 3 half of 6, 4 half of 8, half of 8. Then the relation R can be written as 2 and 4, 3 and 6, 4 and 8. This is the relation 4 and 8. Number 2, represent it by arrow diagram. This is the arrow diagram. This is the element of x and the element of y. X equals 2, 3 and 4. Y equals 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 and 8. The arrows 2 and 4, 2 connected with 4, 3 connected with 6, 4 connected with 8. The question here is R is a function from x to y. Find its range. This relation is a function. Why this relation is a function? Because each element in x is connected by one and only one element in y. 2 appears with 4, 3 appears with 6, 4 appears with 8. This is the reason why x is a function to y, because each element in x appears or connected with one element and one and only one element in y. After that, the range of a function is the element in y that appears second projection. Second projection is 4, 6 and 8. That's the range of the relation. the range of the relation. Number 1, which of the following relations represent a function from x to y? If the relation represent a function, then find the function range. Find the range. R1, relation number 1. Relation number 1, we can write it R equals 1 and 1, 2 and 9, 2 and 9, 3 and 9, 3 and 9. This relation is a function. Why? Why this relation is a function? Because each element in X appears one times, or connected with element in Y. Each element in X appears one time. This relation is a function. Then its range, the set of elements in Y appears in the second projection, 1 and 9. That's the range of the relation. Number 2, or R2, this relation, we can write it 1 and 1, 2 and 4, 3 and 9. We notice that each element in X appears one time. Then this is a function. R2 is a function. Then its range, the set of element of Y appears second projection, 1, 4 and 9. R3, we notice that 1 is connected with two elements, 1 and 1, 1 and 4, 1 and 1, 1 and 4, or 1 appears two times. In this relation, not function. The range equals the range 1, 4 and 9. Number 4, relation number 4, R4, the 1 and 1, 2 not connected with element in Y. 2 not connected. Then this relation is not function, because the element 2 not appears as a first projection in the relation. The range of the relation equals 1 and 9. The relation has a range, and also the function has a range. The range is to relation and to a function. Each of them has a range, a relation or a function. Number 2, if X equals 2, 5 and 8, Y equals 10, 6, 24 and 30, and R is the relation from X to Y, and ARB means A is a factor of B. What's the meaning of A is a factor of B? B divisible by A. B is divisible by A. B is divisible by A. For each of the element A and B belong to X and Y, write R and represent it by arrow diagram and the Cartesian diagram. Is R, that's the question, is R a function and Y? This R is a function and Y. The relation 2 is a factor of 10, because 10 divisible by 2, and also 2 is a factor of 16, because 16 is divisible by 2, and also 2 is a factor of 24, 2 and 24, because 24 is divisible by 2. 2 is a factor of 30, 2 is a factor of 30, because 30 is divisible by 2. The second element 5, 10 is a factor, 5 is a factor of 10, because 10 divisible by 5, 5 and 10. 5 not factor of 16, not factor of 24, but 5 is a factor of 30 because 30 divisible by 5. 5 and 30. 5 and 30. 8 is a factor of 10, not factor. 8 is a factor of 16, yes, 8 and 16 because 16 is divisible by 8. 16 is divisible by 8. 8 and 24. 24 is divisible by 8. 8 not a factor of 30. That is the relation. That is the relation. After that, arrow diagram. This is arrow diagram. This is the set x. This is the set y. X has element 5, 2, 5, and 8. Y 10, 16, 24, and 30. The arrows 2 and 10, 2 and 16, 2 and 24, 2 and 30. 5 and 10, 5 and 30. 8, 8 and 16, 8 and 24. As we notice that this relation not function because we has three reasons. Element 2 has more than one arrow. Element 5 has more one arrow. Element 8 has more one arrow. This relation not function because element 2 has or appears 4 times. Element 2 appears 4 times or has 4 arrows to or connected with 4 elements in Y. Is connected with 2 is connected with 4 elements in Y. That's the reason the relation not function. The relation not function. Number 3, if x equal 10, 1, 4, and 7, y equal 1, 3, 5, 6, and the relation between x to y means a or b means a plus b less than 8, a plus b less than 8 for each a belong to x, b belong to y. Write the relation R and represent it by arrow diagram and also Cartesian diagram. Is R is a function and y. R equals 0 and 1. 0 plus 1 less than 8, then 0 and 1. 0 and 3. 0 plus 3, 3 less than 8, 0 and 3. 0 and 5. 0 plus 5, 5. 5 less than 8, 0 and 5. 0 and 6. 0 plus 6, 6. 6 less than 8, then 0 and 6. The second element 1. 1 plus 1, 2. 2 less than 8, then 1 and 1. 1 plus 3, 4. 4 less than 8, then 1 and 3. 1 and 5. 1 plus 5, 6. 6 less than 8, then 1 and 5. 1 and 6. 1 plus 6 is 7. 7 less than 8, then 1 and 6. After that, the element 4. 4 plus 1, 5 less than 8, then 4 and 1. 4 plus 3, 7 less than 8, then 4 and 3. 4 plus 5, 9. 9 not less than 8. 9 not less than 8, then 4 not connected with 5. 4 plus 6, 10. 10 less not less than 8, then 4 not connected with 6. After that 7. 7 plus 1, 8 not less than 8, then 7 not connected with 1. 7 plus 3, 10 not less than. 7 plus 5, 12 not less than 7 plus 6 13 not less than. This is the end of the relation. This is the relation. To represent the relation by arrow diagram, we can draw arrow diagram by this shape. That's the set x and set y. The element of x is 0, 1, 4 and 7. The element of y is 1, 3, 5 and 6. The arrows 0 and 1, 0 and 3, 0 and 5, 0 and 6. The element 1, 1 and 1, 1 and 3, 1 and 5, 1 and 6. The element 4, 4 and 1, 4 and 3 only. The element 7 not appear. This relation is a not function because the element 0 has more 1 arrow. The element 1 has more 1 arrow. The element 4 has more 1 arrow, and the element 7 not connected with element in y. The element 7 not connected with element in y. That is reasons. That's the reasons, not one reason. Reasons for this relation, not a function. Not a function. Number 4. If x is a set 1, 2, 4, 5, 6, and 10, and R is the relation on x from x to x, where ARB means A is twice B. A is twice B. The element of x 1, 2, 4, 6, 10. The element of y, the second set from x to x, is the same element 1, 2, 4, 6 and 10. The relation said A is twice B. 1 is twice, no. 2 is twice 1. 4 is twice 2. 6 is twice 3. Not, we haven't 3. 10 is twice 5. We haven't 5. Then the relation is 2 and 1. 2 twice 1. 4 and 2. 4 is twice 2. 6 not twice, no, twice 3. We haven't 3. 10 is twice 5. We haven't 5. 1 is twice half. We haven't 5. Then this is the relation, the two ordered pairs. To represent it by arrow diagram, we draw one set x 1, 2, 4, 6 and 10. The arrows 2 and 1, 2 and 1, 4 and 2. That's the only two ordered pairs or two elements. He state if the relation is a function and why. The reason this relation not function. Why? Because we have element 1, element 6, element 10 not appear as a first projection in the relation. Then the reason element all or each of elements 1, 6 and 10 not appears as a first projection in the relation. This is the relation, not a function.